Hey, hey, hey!
Woohoo!
Hey, Yoshi!
Hey,
E.T.
everybody! It's good to see everybody. I know Snappy was in here just a second ago. Got all your coin entries done. Let's go.
Let's go. I have some water.
I just got a Mountain Dew because we had a coffee break. We had a coffee earlier, and then then I'm like, oh, I didn't do a Mountain Dew this morning, so I did coffee instead. So I got up early. And then, so here we are.
Here we are. Hey, Snappy.
Is your name Wendy or Heather? And do you like to be called Wendy?
My name in real life is
Heather.
Heather. But I like being called Wendy. For people who know me online, a lot of people know me as Wendy. I mean, from a long time ago. That I had that name. Gosh, what year did we play BMK that I first made that?
2007.
Yeah, since like
Was it 7? Was it 7 or 6?
Yeah, it's been almost like 20 years, and so I'm used to that, and
That's a long time.
yeah, Wendy.
Nice, E.T. Let's go. Like, I know your actual name, but I like to call people by their Twitch name. I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah.
For me, it really depends.
Yeah.
Some people I go first name basis,
Mm-hmm.
and it's super haphazard for me because I don't know. Like, for example, now obviously if someone didn't want their first name said, I wouldn't say it.
Right.
It's a good example of
right.
I know some first names, but I don't ever say them because they've never been publicly said on stream. Hydrate! Me personally, a lot of people call me my first name because it's just easier. It really is.
Exactly.
It's like for you, E.T., I know your name is Sarah, but I don't know, it's easy to call you E.T. I don't know what it is.
Ryder, me boy. Me neither.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, Ryder. I don't know what your name is, bro. I guess so. Ryder didn't fully at first. He didn't. He didn't like say his first name.
It's Boy. His name is Boy.
And basically, Ryder had me guess his name.
Yeah.
Okay. And I guessed everything.
It's actually not Tracy.
It's not Tracy. I guess everything. I guessed his brother's names and his name. 3 in a row. And he's like, "Are you a stalker, bro? Because you just guessed my brother's names and my name." I went,
and his dad's name, I think.
Yeah, wasn't it a brother and a dad? Maybe brother and a dad? I don't even remember. Dad, brother, then me. Yeah.
Yeah, it was funny.
He's like, "What the heck?" He said, "My name starts with R," for context. That's what happened, bro.
Because for a while, E.T., he had Tracy, like, in the name somewhere, I think. And then he
used to be Tracy.
And then...
I hate my grandma.
Ryder,
10,
boy.
Ben.
10. He's not 10. He just typed 10.
Oh, yeah, Dad, brother, Van.
Oh,
Van.
See, I
read it as then.
I read it as them.
So, yeah. Yeah. Yes, that's true memes.
Yeah.
Some people call him Tracy, but I personally call him Ryder. Yeah. Dude, Ryder's like Jacob, just has his last name out there, bro.
I had a teacher in high school.
Obviously, it's number A.
I had a teacher in high school who was like former military. He was the worst teacher ever. Not because former military. He just wasn't a good teacher. But he made us get up on the left side of our desk and then walk around the right.
Oh yeah.
Although the desk had a pole on the right side, so you had to walk down the left side of the aisle if you were turning something in. Then you had to go up the right side of your desk, but then back around and down the left to sit down. Anyway, he called everybody. This was like his military background. That's why I mentioned that. He called everybody by their last name. So it's like when you he'd be like Newman. He had an accent. He'd be like Newman. Because my last name was Newman. And like,
well, I don't outlast people's last names, but Ryder already did that to himself like a lot.
Yeah.
Jacob outs mine all the time, bro. I might have said number A, but numbers are in math, so isn't,
I mean,
same thing.
Smell the color 9.
You're right.
I was in the song. All right. I'm so bothered right now. I've got like a little something going on.
I really want to do the meme voice. Yeah, you're good. You're good. Ryder told me.
Yeah, I just don't.
It's so shiny. Look at the lighting, guys.
Oh, gold. I don't have the flag today. I don't know what happened to the China flag, and I had other stuff that was happening. So it's China today.
China! Hannah Lemon. Yep, that's right. I saw you listen to Crossroads music. Oh, so good. I listen to some of my favorite songs. I just love their music. Mm-hmm. I listen to it all the time. It's a great morning worship time that I get to have before stream, kind of prepare. Yes. Lemon snacks from China!
All right, snacks from
but not
China.
really lemon. Not lemon snacks.
No. And nothing is flavored
also,
lemon either.
Oh, this is a good one. I'm excited for this.
I couldn't find anything on the second thing.
Really?
Yeah.
You have this.
I don't know why.
I don't even know why. It's Lay's. That's all I know.
Lay's sweet and spicy fried chicken. Flavored potato chips. That's the actual flavor. Sweet and spicy fried chicken. Part of China's July 4th fireworks series. They don't celebrate that there, but it's what it's called. It's a blend of sweet and spicy fried chicken seasonings. People online are saying it tastes kind of like orange chicken.
It looks like orange chicken or sesame chicken.
Yeah. So I think that's what it's going to be like. And then the other thing we have,
they look good.
I couldn't find anything about these. It's like a cookie / snack cake. I don't know. I just wrote down, we'll have to taste it and see. And here's why. It's like on the back of it. So Jungle Jim's, who imports all these things, they can put their own sticker on, but all it says is wheat flour cookies. And then it has
that narrows it down
the
a lot.
brand name Yizhi Food Corporation. So I looked it up. I couldn't find anything.
That's crazy.
But I think that looks good. But
and Kelsey has crumpets.
Oh,
everybody knows my full name. Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
I tried for a while to not have it out there, but Jacob's lemon.
It's there.
Okay.
Well, here we go. I brought scissors in there if we need them.
I think I can just open it like a chip bag, so to speak. No, this is a thicker chip bag, and I don't trust myself. You're going to do the magic?
I'm going to do the magic. The magic of cutting.
I have a lot of Chinese snacks, dude. The crab ones? I don't know if I would like the crab ones because I'm not a seafood fan. Yeah. Like, you know? Lemony. But Jacob's a lemon. That explains why. Because he has it in his link tree.
It smells like a meat dish of some kind. It doesn't necessarily smell like orange chicken, but it smells like meat.
It does not. It smells like you just have like a Chinese dish right in front of you.
Or like
it's not
jerky
chips.
Even. It's just a meat. It's a meat smell. Okay.
Oh, what? I'm scared. I'm actually genuinely.
It does smell like a chicken, like a meal. I feel
like
I'm in Willy Wonka's factory.
I don't know, guys. This is crazy. I'm excited.
Ready? It does have a little kick.
That's not a chip,
dude.
That ain't a chip, bro. It's a texture of chip.
Here you go, Snappy. Oh, I can't even explain it.
It's like you put you have like orange chicken or sesame chicken, and that's like the sauce. It's a weird, I don't even know. Like if I close my eyes,
I feel like it shouldn't be crunchy. No, I feel like I'm eating a meal.
What? It's really good.
Hello, Sophie.
It's really good.
He's walking around the bottom.
That's really not good. Chip.
Yeah. I'm gonna have one more.
No.
It has
it's really good. I just don't know what to think. Like my brain is confused, bro.
I just
Yoshi's
feel
got
like
crumpets too. Let's go.
All I can think
Sophie
of
is absolutely going nuts over the food.
All I can think of is Violet. You're turning violet, Violet. I just think of the gum that Violet Beauregard chewed in Willy Wonka, where she had like the whole meal and the gum.
Yeah, very savory. Very yeah, we need to get rid of that pin message. Very, very decadent in that way. Like I would love to have these.
Dude.
This is a great snack, in my opinion, because usually you have chips on as an American, we have chips on the side of everything, right? You have a sandwich, got some chips. You know. I don't know.
It's like
these I'd rather have on their own as a snack.
Yeah. It's like
I gaslit the chat with that one. It's been closed for like a long time.
I know I'd call it like sweet and spicy. And so maybe a little sweet, but
not really that spicy.
And there's a little bit of just a hint of a spice, but Advent Christmas is China.
Are they addicting? Yes, they are.
They're
10 out of 10. Now.
And I haven't eaten all day. So
I haven't eaten since breakfast, so.
I had coffee and Mountain Dew, 0.
I think that it's an acquired taste, and I think some people wouldn't like it.
Yeah.
But if you like savory, kind of.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
That's good.
Okay.
Destro! What's up? Good afternoon!
Hey, Destro!
W, Yoshi. W, Destro. He's a good streamer, guys.
There's a free item in the premium shop today. So, hey, Destro.
Spooky Laser, I have one thing to say, dude. That's it. That's it, bro.
Yep.
That's all I gotta say to that.
If you don't know who I am, by the way, I'm Hannah's mom, Princess Wendy Bird.
Yes! You are a legend, too. I love your streams, Destro. I think
absolutely.
You're a fantastic streamer. And I love raiding you when we can because it's such a safe place.
Yep. We just, we're doing Advent, International Advent. So this is China today. We just had the best potato chips. They're sweet and spicy fried chicken.
They're so good.
It's like an orange chicken in a chip. It's very strange and very delicious. So
my side.
The next thing, I couldn't find any information on. So
it's a mystery.
It's like a cookie or a snack cake. I don't know. And it is from China, so
it is a mystery.
We'll see what happens.
I gotta think about that one. I thought it was Yoshi. I thought Yoshi. No, wait. Was Yoshi the most recent one? I think he is.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
It must be like a cookie.
Well, dude,
they're individually wrapped. That looks good. Okay. Let's see.
Dun, dun, dun,
and I just... Okay. Ooh.
I don't remember.
Oh, it's like a wafer. It looks like a wafer.
Oh, I remember. No, I remember the first one.
It's like a wafer cookie.
This looks good!
Okay. Alright. You can tell.
Oh my
gosh.
Like a wafer.
There's like a wafer in there. Okay.
It's a... It's like a wafer.
Like a chocolate. Oh. Like a chocolate wafer.
That's really good.
It tastes like chocolate mousse.
It does. It's a very... I don't know. Yeah, like mousse is the best way to describe it.
It's like a really decadent mousse.
Wow.
With wafers and chocolate.
Now that is a W right there. An absolute W. 10 out of 10.
That was
Which
good.
is almost everything I eat. I would get to... My thing is, if it's a 10 out of 10, it's something that I would want to go grab, and I would buy again. I would pay for more of this. We actually could. We could, Ray Jacob, and then you call Lurk.
That was good.
Wow. Wow.
That was good, China.
W.
A little savory, a little sweet.
I gotta say, man.
I'm impressed.
I'm genuinely impressed. Some days we might raid Jacob. I got you, Snappy. Well, I doubt anyone will probably go VC1. I love it. Because, yeah, we're about to read.
Yeah.
It's time.
Yes,
It's time.
First.
But I'm sure after stream, people might join out on Marvel. We were doing Marvel Rivals on Friday.
So, Christmas is celebrated more like Valentine's Day in China. So similar to Japan. With a focus on fun and spending time with others. A common Christmas scene in China is Saxophone Santa. I don't know if you remember this.
I do.
So Japan has Colonel Sanders, KFC Santas. And in China, there's Saxophone Santas. And Saxophone Santa also doesn't have elves. He's followed around by his sisters. Santa's sisters are usually just Chinese women who are typically dressed in little red and white little dresses and follow him around shopping malls or on the street.
That's so
if there's
cool.
an actual, this is just an animatronic one. But if there are real ones around, he'll have the sisters.
Oh.
Saxophone Santa.
But would he'd be playing it, obviously.
I'm sure that they play it. I'm sure and I'm sure
I want
the actual
that
person, right?
Excuse me. We need Santa to come here and do that.
Another fun and unique tradition in China is the giving of apples at Christmas. Much like Valentine hearts, they're beautifully boxed, and they typically have unique and fun sayings. So they're carved. They're like a carved apple, or
Holy
they
smokes.
might have a printed stamp on them too, but usually they're kind of like a carved apple. And the word for apple is pinggua. And the term for Christmas Eve is ping on yi. So they both have that sound similar, so in Mandarin, and that's why they give the apples as a sign of Christmas and peace.
How
and
cool. Dang.
I had some typos. I'll have to fix that for the boys.
Oh yeah, because Jacob reads all the typos.
Yeah, and because it said ping on yes instead of ping on ye, because it must have auto-corrected my ye to yes. So.
Jacob loves the typos. You could Spooky Laser. You absolutely could. We were going to play a game, but then I realized we kind of ran out of time a little bit.
Well, we can still look at the shop and stuff, I guess.
Yeah.
Right? I'm sorry. That was on me. I'm having a few things today. All right.
That's relatable.
And we're planning to go to...
Well, we've been doing customs and stuff anyway. Like, we're doing that every end of Fortnite segment, guys. We're doing customs. Hopefully a hide and seek and a fashion show.
So I was going to do 2 books, but I think we have time for 1 book. I thought, I have a couple short ones. I can always bring them up on Advent on other days or something if we, Yeah, pinggua. Mm-hmm. So... I'm probably butchering it. I look up the pronunciations and I practice, but it's like...
Jacob, can you do me a big favor?
The typos me.
Lily's about to pee on my floor again.
Lily, get out. Oh, heck no. Go.
She peed on my floor yesterday, guys, at the end of the stream because she was mad about not being out because Sophie was out.
Yeah, no, go outside.
She came up,
Jacob.
Stood in front of me, and peed on the floor.
Lily, go. No, go outside. Go.
Go.
Hey.
Lily.
Hey, go.
She's busted. She's busted right now.
Go. Oh,
you
going now? Jacob just picked her up. He just scooped her up and like...
Oh my gosh. Daisy's like these idiots. Typos make the stream better. They really do.
Can we put this back in the box?
Yeah.
All right. Do they? I don't know. My typos...
one more chip. Do you want another one?
Yeah. So I have 1 book. I really wanted to do 2 books, but...
I know. We could do one on... Well, no, you're reading on Christmas Eve anyway.
Yeah, but I was thinking if we have a quick Advent and I have a short one, I could always whip it out and read a short one.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's true. That's true. That's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And this one is a little longer, but I think it's going to be...
Oh, this is going to be nice. This is going to be nice.
This is called... Let me have a sip of water first.
I think I just made you choke on... I almost said something about that.
Speaking of me when floor pee. Lily just does that. She gets neurotic.
She gets busted, and then she gets mad about Sophie being out. Also, Sophie's fit. There's gonna be a back bling and a skin. I don't know about Nemo, but literally the skibidi toilet is a back bling. Like the whole thing.
The Legend of the Christmas Tree. The inspirational story of a treasured tradition, written by Rick Osborne and illustrated by Bill Dodge. I don't know, any of you guys, if you want to type it out, like, what do you guys do a real tree or an artificial tree? We have an artificial tree. We tried a real tree. Quack and I did the first year we were married. We almost got divorced. No, we didn't, but it was a thing. We got this beautiful tree. We're like, this is so great. We get it home and we put it in we go outside. We do the whole thing where we trim off a little piece at the bottom so it can be like ready to soak up the water. did the whole thing, and we were in a little apartment building, and so we were like, we took it outside, we did the thing, we got it back in, we put it in the stand, and it was crooked. So we went through this whole thing and kept trimming it a little bit, trying to do something to it, figuring out, I'm like, what are you doing wrong, Quack? And then we go back outside, and then as we're trimming it again, then somebody's coming up to us asking for money on the street, and it was like a little neighborhood street.
Oh, really?
It was real weird, and then he was wanting to come inside and stuff, and like Quack had to be like, no, you need to move on, and it was like really weird, and it was like, we go back in, still crooked.
Oh my
gosh. We trimmed it like 4 times, like what is happening? And then I stand back and look, and I'm like, dude, the trunk of the tree was like off-centered, like crooked. It wasn't, there's nothing we could have done except for we had to overcompensate for that. We did finally get it. But after that, we were like, yeah, we're just going to get an artificial tree. Yeah.
You have a blue one.
Focus.
And...
Did you say focus on me?
Yeah, and then your sister has a pink one. I was just saying, like, during the actual book, we won't be reading, like, a ton of chat or anything.
I thought you were like,
that.
Enough stories, Wendy.
Huh? No.
So this is the title page. It's just really pretty illustrations. So, Legend of the Christmas Tree. And there's the tans. Thanks, Jacob.
Thank you. I just didn't want.
Okay. A blast of inviting smells, plump with Christmas memories, greeted the children as they thundered into the kitchen and gathered around the table for dinner. Dad began with prayer. Lord, thank you for providing for us, for all the fun Christmas is, and for this wonderful food. Please help us find ways to make the birth of your son, Jesus, a bigger part of our celebration.
I love that.
Right? When the prayer was done, the clash and clatter of cutlery against the Christmas dishes rang out as the Johnsons served up their traditional Get the Christmas Tree Night dinner. After the family had their fill of meatballs, scalloped potatoes, and sweet baby carrots, Mom pushed back from the table and sounded the battle cry. Let's get a Christmas tree.
Amen, Brony.
Mm-hmm. Meatballs. It didn't take long for 5 satisfied tummies to find their 10 excited feet. Minutes later, everyone was snug in warm winter gear and heading outside. Dad pulled the family 4x4 out onto the snow-blanketed road. The annual hunt for the family tree was on. Can we get a really big Christmas tree this year? Amanda, the oldest, asked as she leaned forward in excitement. Dad's brow started to wrinkle once again. I don't think we can afford a big one right now, dear. Well, why don't we go to a tree farm and cut our own? Mom suggested. That's a great idea, Dad agreed. As long as you don't do like Clark Griswold and forget the saw.
Oh, no. Oh, that's funny.
20 minutes later, they drove into a thick, soupy fog. It seemed obvious to everyone except Dad that they were lost.
Oh, no.
There it is, called Buddy, and he pointed to a small sign that suddenly appeared out of the foggy night. Dad turned in and bounced slowly down a long, narrow driveway until they came to a clearing where a snack shack and a roaring fire welcomed them. A grandfatherly man dressed in a red flannel shirt, green denim overalls, and a large smile gave them an excited wave, as if he'd been expecting them. As the group trudged into the clearing, they noticed a strange sight. 3 large, perfect Christmas trees were set up in beautiful wrought iron stands. All 3 were identical in height and shape, but each was decorated differently. Beneath the last tree sat a lone box. Its silver wrapping paper caught the glimmer of the flickering fire. It almost seemed to glow.
I like the pictures in this one a lot.
Yeah, the illustrations are beautiful, right? Beth, the second oldest, stared curiously at the trees. Why do you have those trees set up that way? She asked. And what's in the box? Amanda asked. Well, the trees and the secret in the box tell the legend of the Christmas tree, their host explained. A legend? Tell us, Buddy pleaded. The tree farmer looked at Mom and Dad. Well, I guess we have some time, Mom said, but first let's get some goodies from the snack shack. Once everyone had a dark chocolate brownie in one glove and a tall mug of marshmallow-topped hot cocoa in the other, they followed the farmer to warm log seats by the fire. Well, that's a Christmas tree log. I do love the pictures. The pictures remind me of when you're watching like a live-action movie and like the scene starts with a picture and then turns into the scene. That's what they remind me of.
Yeah, that's so true.
With a grin, the farmer wiped his oversized mustache, checking for stray marshmallow, and started his story. Well, at first, cutting down a small evergreen had nothing to do with Christmas. It started over 1,000 years ago, when a monk named Boniface, used the evergreen tree as a way to tell people about God. Dad looked up from his hot chocolate. Really? The Christmas tree told about God? Oh, yes, the storyteller went on. He explained to the people that just as the tree had 3 corners, but was still one tree, so God is one God who exists in 3 persons, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Soon, people who wanted to teach like him were cutting down trees and hanging them up in churches. And from there, the legend of the Christmas tree began.
Wow. Sorry, I'm like, I choked on Mountain Dew.
No, so I get that. It's hard when you choke on liquid because,
goes down the wrong pipe.
Mm-hmm. The storyteller moved to the first tree. During the time of the knights and castles, people celebrated a special holiday on December 24th, and they called it the Feast of Adam and Eve. They decorated evergreen trees with apples and twists of bread to tell the story of the tree in the Garden of Eden. Oh, I know that story. Buddy had finished his brownie. Adam and Eve ate some fruit from a tree in the garden that God told them not to touch, so God sent them out of the garden. But how did the Adam and Eve tree end up being about Jesus' birthday? Amanda asked as the fire crackled suddenly and the silver box glittered. The farmer smiled at Amanda and continued, Well, the story of Adam and Eve bringing sin into the world wasn't complete without the story of Jesus. Over the years, people added other kinds of decorations that told the story of Jesus' birth, like flowers, fruit, and wafers. These decorations stood for other parts of the story of Jesus, but the decorated tree still wasn't a Christmas tree. Not yet. You okay?
Yeah, I got a cough.
If you need to hop off stream.
Yeah, I'm going to do that real quick.
I'll keep reading.
You keep going. I'll be right back. Just gotta group my head off real quick.
That's okay.
And then I'll be right back.
You're fine. We're good, right, guys? We're good. The storyteller then took 2 giant steps and stood by the second tree. A long time ago, before electric lights were invented, and after Christmas had been chosen as the day to celebrate Jesus' birth, a church leader named Martin Luther was on his way home after a late Christmas Eve church service. As he walked, he saw starlight reflecting off the icicles that hung from a small evergreen tree. Dad was listening so carefully that he forgot to drink his hot chocolate. Buddy, always wanting to be helpful, drank it for him. Martin Luther cut down that little tree, and he set it up in his home, and he put candles on it, and he used it on Christmas Day to tell his children the story of the birth of Jesus, who came to die for our sins and become the light of the world. And candles used to be the initial way that people lit their trees.
That's true.
Dangerous, but a thing. Oh, she's good, E.T.
I'm good. I just
It's hard
kind of swallowed Mountain Dew the
when
wrong
it's
way.
a liquid that you swallow, because there's not much you can do. The storyteller's big boots moved him beside the third tree. Oh, that tree's my favorite, twittered Beth, gaping at all the flickering white lights and the many gorgeous decorations. Well, soon after that, people in Europe began decorating trees for Christmas, much as we do today. They decorated with beautiful glass ornaments, trinkets, and tempting treats. This was their way of celebrating Jesus' birth. I see, Dad said. It lost in thought as he tried to drink from his empty mug. A moment later, big cold snowflakes melting on his face brought him back from his thoughts. And there's ornaments. Look like cookies.
I love those.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's the legend of the Christmas tree, the big man said. What a cool story, Amanda said, watching her brother trying to catch a snowflake on his tongue. Dad, can we get a tree now? Buddy asked. Yes. Dad's face was decorated with a huge smile. He knew what he was going to do. Let's get a big, beautiful Christmas tree, just like one of those. All three children cheered and danced in the snow. I have just the one, declared the farmer, as he marched over to a large tree leaning against the snack shack. Mom saw the reserved sign that the farmer cut off the tree and slipped into his pocket. But wasn't that tree reserved just for you? The storyteller interrupted with a wink.
What the heck? I was waiting for the right family.
He was. A short while later, the tree was tightly tied to the top of the 4x4. Just before they pulled out, the farmer handed Dad the silver gift-wrap box. No shaking or peeking, and don't open it until you've finished decorating your tree. Everyone cheered a chorus of thank you as they waved goodbye. The children watched out the frosted back window of the 4x4 as the jolly tree farmer, still waving, faded into the fog and a curtain of gently falling snow. I hear you, Sophie girl. Shaking and peeking. The next morning was the last Sunday before Christmas. Outside it was wintry and white, but inside the smell of pancakes and pine needles filled the warm house. Amanda helped Dad wrestle the tree into its stand. Beth and Buddy helped in the kitchen and tried to sneak a peek under the tea towels covering 2 large cookie sheets on the counter. But Mom smiled let the kids know that this was her surprise. Everyone looked forward to decorating the Christmas tree. But Dad, well, he seemed almost too excited. He had been whistling and singing Christmas carols all morning, and he didn't let little things like singing on key or even getting the words right stop him. Wow, that sounds like Quack!
Oh my gosh!
That's the same as Quack!
I love that Christmas tree emo in the chat right there.
Right?
Let's go.
Let's decorate a Christmas tree, Dad half called and half sang as he placed the silvery glistening box under the tree.
Also, hello, what's up?
Along with some cookies.
It's been a perfect story. Now I want to buy ingredients. We should buy ingredients for chocolate chip cookies. I want to make them.
Yeah.
Christmas Day.
Yum.
I'm
gonna make a bunch of cookies.
Could take some to the to the cousin's house.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Who remembers what the monk showed the people of his time with a bare evergreen tree? Dad asked, when everyone stood admiring the tree. Well, that just like the tree is one tree and yet has 3 corners, so God is one God who exists in 3 persons, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, Amanda answered quickly. Now Mom brought the cookie sheets from the kitchen and uncovered her creations made from golden brown gingerbread, shaped as bread twists and apples.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, could we eat just one? Beth asked. One twist each. But take a lesson from Adam and Eve and stay away from the apples, Mom said.
Oh my gosh.
And everyone laughed. While the Johnson family hung gingerbread cookie apples and twists, they talked about what had happened in the Garden of Eden. And then, as the kids helped Mom string lights around the tree, Dad did what Martin Luther had done long, long ago. He read the story of Jesus' birth. The last thing the family did was to open boxes and dig out their favorite ornaments and hang them on the tree.
Dang.
Thanks, Brownie.
Brownie, let's go. Oh, that makes sense, E.T. That does.
The last ornament was barely on the tree when Beth reached for the silver box. Well, the tree farmer said we could open it now. Go ahead, Beth. Open it up for us, Mom told her. The whole family huddled around Beth on the floor. When she was done ripping the paper, she reached into the box and carefully pulled out a beautiful glass star. Wow, that's stunning, Mom said, wide-eyed. What does the tag say? Amanda wondered. And Dad, with tears in his eyes, read the handmade note that hung from the star on a delicate silver cord. Just as the wise men found Jesus under the Star of Bethlehem, may all who see the tree that is under this star hear and understand the true meaning of Christmas.
Dang. That's a little emotional, I'm not gonna lie. What the heck?
Everyone cheered as Dad placed the star on the top of the tree, and then they stood back and silently stared at the tree. It seemed to all of them that this was the most beautiful tree they had ever had. Dad broke the silence as he wrapped his arms around his family. I'm glad God gave us trees and decorations and gifts to help us celebrate the true meaning of Christmas. And that is the end.
Let's go.
There
Wow.
Yep. That was great.
Holy moly. That was a really...
Yeah, it was a little longer. That was worth, yeah.
Yeah, Yoshi, let's go. Wow.
I
One more!
I do have another one.
If you guys want, we could do another one. We got
can.
one more. We got
have
one
to
more.
wait for Quack to get home before we can leave.
All I have to do is put some my jeggings on.
Yep.
And then
I still have to
and then just
wrap my toes real quick, so we'll be fine.
Yeah, one more. Woo!
Okay. This one, the sticker on the book even says, "Watch the Olive special on Fox TV." I like this one. So
this is cute.
Yeah, this is Olive, the other reindeer. You know, Olive, the other reindeer.
Oh my gosh.
Yep, it's by J. Otto. I don't know. Siebold and Vivian Walsh. They have the text in really weird font, so.
You're German! Oh my goodness! We've had a couple people from Germany today. I love that!
We have.
You never hear English stories.
Oh, we did,
How awesome is that? I love that.
We do, an international advent calendar, and we already did Germany, but it is on YouTube. It is on here.
It is on my YouTube.
And we did, some brandy-filled chocolates and something else. I can't remember.
It all runs together.
But anyway, it was delicious.
It really was.
One year we did marzipan.
Yes.
It was so good.
Oh
we just don't have a lot of
gosh.
that here in the United States. So Olive, the other reindeer, and there she is.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool. I love that.
That's amazing. Well, we're so glad to have
And it's
you.
late, so
Right? It's probably late for you, right?
I think it's like 11.
Yeah.
I think they're
like
an hour.
Our UK folks. It's late
That's
for
so
them too.
cool.
All right. Every day, Olive took her daily dog walk. Winter, spring, summer, or fall. Today was a winter's day. It was the holidays. There was music playing outdoors. People were singing along. All of the other reindeer. Olive was too shy to sing. She hummed.
She hummed. Yeah, I feel that. My voice is bad.
And there she is, walking by. Music and
for a lot of guys,
windows.
Guys and gals, it's a bedtime story.
Yeah, it is like a bedtime story. Or for some people, a pre-dinner story.
Mm-hmm.
An after-school story. Back at her doghouse, Olive was wrapping presents and listening to the radio. She heard that same song again. All of the other reindeer, went the song. Olive, the other reindeer, Olive sang along.
Oh my gosh!
Olive the reindeer, said Olive. I thought I was a dog. I must be a reindeer. It was the time of year when all reindeer reported to the North Pole to help Santa Claus. So Olive put down her scissors carefully and marched out the door.
Oh my gosh. I was gonna say, if Gidget's name was Olive, is that why she tries to run out on time?
She doesn't deserve the name Olive. I'm just saying. She took one bus and then 2 buses. And so there's the first bus in the city. Oh, look, the second bus is called the Polar Express. More wintry. There's a little penguin.
Oh my gosh, that's cute. Bro, what town is this?
So cute. She got there just in time. Santa was checking his list for the second time. Elves were busy helping the reindeer and loading the sleigh with presents for all the good girls and boys. Everyone was ready to go. The reindeer looked like our dog Lily. I just bonked the mic. Sorry, guys. Olive took her place. Santa noticed that there was a little dog in the lineup. Santa knew a lot about dogs. For instance, they can't fly. But as it was time to go, he decided to give Olive a chance. Comet, the biggest reindeer, used a piece of extra ribbon to make sure Olive was tied in safe and tight. And now they were ready to go. And you can see her in the reindeer collar. She's so little. And there's Comet, making sure she's not going to fall off. Oh my gosh. I'm just making sure I'm not missing a page. Olive was surprised that it was so easy to fly.
Yeah, I bet.
It's easy because she's sort of tied onto the reindeer.
Hey, Memes. How you doing? How you feeling, girl?
I wasn't feeling super hot today either. I understand. That's why I was late. The other reindeer were very curious about the new helper. They looked at Olive so much that they weren't watching where they were going.
I feel like she's gonna be like a Mother's Christmas Carol and then it's just hitting the roofs, like, almost.
Yeah, right? I mean,
like, dude.
They're all looking at her. They're all distracted. They're all driving distractedly.
This is all of the other reindeer.
Yes, Olive, the other reindeer.
Yeah.
Aww.
Real memes.
NyQuil is a thing.
NyQuil's good for sickness.
Crash! They flew smack into the top of a too tall tree.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, dear, said Santa. My sleigh is stuck in this tree. I'll have to cut it free. Olive clung to the side of the tree. She tried to fly up to help Santa, but she could not. She climbed up slowly and started chewing. Chewing sticks was something Olive could do well. Thank you, Olive, said Santa Claus, as they got back on their way.
Oh my gosh. Olive. So cute. It's like Lily.
It is. They had not traveled far when Olive's nose began to twitch. Olive smelled trouble. It was the smell of gumdrop candies as they fell from the sleigh. Drop, drop, drop. Olive barked, and Santa knew what to do. He steered the reindeer down and around so that all of the gumdrops fell plop, plop, plop back in the toy sack. Santa's like a trick flyer. Like something out of Star Wars.
Oh my gosh.
Flew down, caught the stuff. Oh my.
Ew.
Oh, we were very lucky not to lose a single gumdrop, thought Olive. And then she heard a strange sound. It was the musical note. We should reverb it.
Oh yeah, we can. Hold on.
It was the musical note. She spun around on her string to see the night sky filled with falling flutes. Olive had to howl louder than the wind instruments. This was not music to Santa's ears. Oh, first gumdrops and now flutes, thought Santa. I'm firing some elves tonight. No, it doesn't say that. I just made that up. That tree must have torn a hole in my sled. Prepare for emergency landing.
Oh no!
Santa instructed. Well, I was just thinking, how did the elves pack the sleigh? But it was the tree. Again, though, the reindeer
Just like
weren't
me and
watching
Lethal
the road.
Company last night. I was on the back of the ship, and the tree clipped me, and I fell off the ship, and we lost all our loot.
Oh no! Wah-wah. The sleigh landed in a snowy field full of flutes. Luckily, Olive was very good at fetching sticks. It's something dogs love to do. Before Santa had finished patching the hole in the sleigh, Olive had returned each and every flute back to the sack. Ho, 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 said Santa. We're ready to go. Santa's talking in rhymes the whole time.
I think he meant I played Roblox during the 24-hour. I think if I did Roblox for 24 hours, I'd be dead.
Oh my gosh. That would be a lot.
No.
That would be a lot. They were running late, but after a while, all the good children received their presents, and Santa and his team headed home. Ah, and there they are, in Paris. Oui, oui, in Paris.
His other account was WWE fan something. I don't remember what it was exactly, but he's been around for a while.
They were almost home when they got caught in the dreaded North Pole fog. The reindeer slowed down until it was only the breeze that moved them along. The fog was as thick as a pillow. It made everyone feel sleepy. And then Santa remembered something about dogs. They are expert smellers. Olive, I'd hate to be late for breakfast this year, he said. Mrs. Claus has planned a parade of cookies. You can almost smell them, can't you?
I don't want to be late for breakfast. Not the toy.
A big parade of cookies?
Are you for real? He's like, I want to deliver all the children their toys. Nah.
Well, I think they're done now. But
I guess they are done now, yeah.
But still.
It's like, I gotta get home, bro. I'm done.
Santa,
I need my payout.
He thinks with his belly, you know? I also like quack. Olive could smell the cookies. Olive, won't you guide my sleigh this morning? Asked Santa. And Olive moved to the front of the reindeer.
That fog is how my brain feels like every day.
Santa looks like...
Also, what's going on with the Christmas tree?
What?
And there's a little mini Christmas tree in the background of that page. With arms and eyes.
Oh yeah, look at that. Guess so Santa's cookies are alive and then he's gonna eat them? Santa?
That's cursed. Oh my gosh!
Right. Wow. Thanks to Olive's nose and Mrs. Claus's baking, they made it all the way back to the North Pole, and all the elves sang out a cheer. Hooray! 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 Santa and the reindeer and the little doggy are back. The little doggy. Santa's place is fog looking. Look at that. I'm sorry, that's not how I think that Mrs. Claus looks, but...
Wait,
okay.
let me see.
Right down here. She looks a little...
Oh yeah, your nose is a little bit too big.
Not like how I would have expected, but that's...
It's like elegant, but old looking, basically. That makes sense.
Oh, okay, that's
Whimsical.
a little better here. Back at the North
That's a
Pole,
lot
it was a glorious morning. After eating lots of good food, it was time to open presents. The reindeer got jump ropes, the elves got toy trains, and Santa reached into his toy sack. There was just one present left, and it was for Olive. It was her very own set of reindeer antlers. And they fit perfectly. And then everyone went outside to play reindeer games. And I don't think anyone called anyone names.
Yeah, that's true. The reindeer are nice in this one.
The end.
E.T. cracked me up with that email, bro.
Oh my, that's funny, E.T. Yeah, I agree, Yoshi. My opinion is, these are all children's books, really. But I just feel like you're never too old.
You are? It's just nice.
Yep.
It is nice. It's relaxing. And it's just nice.
I agree.
I love
agree
it.
with that. Well, this is super fun. Did you want to look in the shop real quick? Or?
We could.
Or we can just
end.
It's whatever you want to do.
I mean, I'm down to end. Because we gotta go.
We do. We're going to go have some... We're not going to be streaming at Kings Island tonight because we're just going up for a really quick dinner. But we have the dining plan, so hey, there's Quack. You hopefully are almost home.
And not texting and driving.
Because you were supposed to leave at 5 o'clock.
If he texts and drives, I'm going to crash out.
Where are you, Quack? Where are you, Quack?
Yes! Thank you for joining us!
Claire.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I'm so glad.
I'm so glad you stopped in for this.
Yeah.
10 minutes. So he's just leaving. Lemon. That's okay. I have something to do. Anyway. So,
no, he's banned from that.
So
That's a long story,
yeah.
Spooky Laser.
Oh, heck no. He's walking to the cat.
I don't know.
Walking to the cat. Walking to the cat. Walking to the car.
Oh my god.
Walking to the cat.
Walking to the cat, bro. Oh wow. Oh my gosh. I saw there's gonna be some crazy skins in Fortnite. Yes, you have to leave soon too. Anyway, I know, right? Guys, Jacob, what the heck is Jacob playing tonight? Rocket League? Or something else?
He's actually playing OG Fortnite.
OG Fortnite. Ooh, that's gonna be nice.
I think he's set to
Vilma,
start.
right?
I think he's set to start at 9. But it might be a little earlier. But it just depends. He set it for 9.
Yeah, Messi is in Fortnite right now.
I know memes.
I love Snow Day.
I think he had forgotten that he didn't put it in there, but it is going to be next week. So I did talk to him about that. But
2 a.m.
2 a.m. for you.
Oh my god.
Take a nap, Yoshi. Take a nap.
Take a nap and then watch some of these.
What's that? His meme said she wants her snow day. Yes. He said yes.
Yes. Also, guys, I'm gonna go and raid out.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right, Cam. He's on. He's playing Fortnite. Woo! Wow! 12 a.m. here. Oh my gosh.
I know, Dark Chow Fan.
We're going to be back on Friday, but we will have YouTube stuff. So we're not streaming tomorrow. It's my full off day tomorrow. And then Friday, Saturday.
Bye, Brony.
Friday is... Bye, Brony! Friday is Fortnite, Advent, and then Marvel Rivals.
Nice.
And then we're going to do... Saturday's going to be all Fortnite, but we are going to be doing Advent on Saturday. So, yeah.
Goodbye, Player.
Bye, everybody.
I don't know how to say your name, so I'll just say Player, and then we'll figure out if you want to be called something else next time.
Yeah, and I'll try to
bye,
maybe
memes. Come here, Jason.
learn how to say your name.
You want to say goodbye?
That's what sometimes I do, because I'm dyslexic.
Here's our little
disaster.
Oh, you ground
Oh,
at me.
wow. She's slamming today.
Hey. What a
Whoa!
Daisy the Grumpy Reindeer. Bye, Sarah. Bye, WWE.
Bye, everybody. Oh, she's mad. She growling. Let's do a quiff myth, Wade.
She's mad because I'm touching her tail. It's fine.
She's gonna be mad at her tail after she gets put on the ground, bro.
See? It's okay.
That's a doggin.
Oh, it's a big yawn.
I know, Daisy. What are you gonna do?
Bye, E.T.
She angry.
Say bye.
Woo, we'll probably take up one of these times.
You want to be a reindeer too?
Time to return to YouTube. Thank you. Woo! Bye, everybody. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you all.
Bye, everybody. We love you.
For being here.
Yep.
We love y'all so much.
Yep.
And I had an absolute blast today. It was great.
It was a fun day
And
today.
I can't wait for Friday. It's gonna be awesome. Yeah. Thank you for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed. And I will see you all again next time.
See you Friday.
Bye.